Hello! So, today, we're going to look at two soldiers, Nevermore, aka Raven, and Double Agent, Vaughn and or Evelyn. I get a lot of questions in-stream on which one's better. Which one's better? For those of you that don't know, Nevermore is Raven. Raven is the guy's name, Nevermore is the class. It is this guy right here. He's available for purchase in the event store, so he will be disappearing probably the next couple weeks when this event ends and we go into Horde Bash. So, not going to tell you my thoughts on it quite yet, but if you haven't bought him yet, maybe you will want to when we're done. Maybe. Maybe. So that's Nevermore. You have two other options. If you finish the current Part 4 quest line, you'll be able to pick a gender swap of the current military heroes. And Double Agent Vaughn is the gender swap. He's only available in Legendary. This is the dude right here. Right here. Gender swap, Legendary only. The other one is Double Agent Evelyn. And she comes in Epic and Legendary. Both Double Agents are obtainable in the current event llamas. And then, obviously, you can get Double Agent Vaughn through finishing the Part 4 quest line. And this is what Evelyn looks like. Both Evelyn and Vaughn are actually new heroes, new characters, new people in Save the World. There are also new classes, Double Agent and Nevermore. I want to point something out that still a lot of people misunderstand between Mythics and Legendaries. They're the same. They're the same. If we compare the two right here, you got Raven, Double Agent, Nevermore, Vaughn, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Mythic, Legendary. They both are 3-star 30. They both have the same health. They both have the same shield. They both have the same health regen rate, shield regen rate, shield regen delay, ability damage, healing modifier, run speed, sprint speed. Mythics are the same as Legendaries. Okay, moving on. So I think the main reason people try to compare these two or ask which one's better is really because they bring to the table a new ability. It's the first time since release that we've gotten an actual new ability for a hero. And these two both share it, so people are assuming they're the same hero, but they're not. They're actually kind of totally different. Lefty Righty, or Lefty and Righty, is the new ability. It's kind of, it replaces minigun, essentially, or going commando. It's got the same kind of timer. Instead of being kind of a precision laser beam, it does AoE explosion splash damage. Still cool. It's very cool. It's got a massive cooldown, though. Massive cooldown. So, we'll cover Nevermore really quick. Nevermore starts off with Advanced Tactics, which increases your ranged weapon damage by 10%. He gets Lefty Righty. Gets Debilitating Shots, which adds the stacks of vulnerability for you and your team. It's 3 stacks of 5%, so you're basically getting 15% additional damage for you and your team on the targets you're shooting. Dual Debilitation. Lefty and Righty now also applies Debilitating Shots, so when you have your Lefty Righty active, you're also applying Debilitating Shots. Lingering Pain changes your Debilitating Shots up to 5 stacks instead of 3, so now it's 25% extra damage on top of, let's go back and remember, all soldiers get Advanced Tactics, so all soldiers are already 10% stronger and 10% healthier than other heroes in the game. So technically, 25% with Lingering Pain plus 10 is you're at 35%. 25% for your teammates. Nevermore gets Warcry. And then at level 12, you get Practiced in Combat, which increases the duration of Warcry by 5 seconds. He also gets Explosive Rounds. Killing 10 enemies with a ranged weapon deals damage in a 1-tile radius. Level 18, you get Wears Lefty. Eliminating enemies with pistols reduces the cooldown of Lefty and Righty by 1 second. So a lot of people will run around playing this hero with pistols only. There is absolutely no reason to do that besides the cooldown. You don't get any buffs to pistols. Pistols, if you've got good pistols, it's cool. It's totally cool. Because Lingering Pain, Debilitating Shots, and Advanced Tactics will buff your pistols. They also buff shotguns, snipers, ranged weapons, okay? So you can use whatever you want. But if you're trying to shave down your seconds on lefty-righty and you want to primarily focus on lefty and righty, then pistols is the way to go. But you don't have to. You're not locked into pistols. Just keep that in mind. Everybody thinks you have to play with pistols. You don't. Then he gets Frag Grenade. And then Bang and Pow. Dealing damage with lefty and righty causes an explosion that deals energy damage in a half-tile radius. So that causes your lefty-righty to explode. And then he also gets Kneecapper. And Kneecapper further increases your damage output of your ranged weapons. It changes your debilitating shots of vulnerability stacks from 5% to 9%. So now, with 5 stacks of 9% additional damage, you're sitting at an additional 45% damage for you and your teammates. And then when you add on top of that your 10% here, you yourself are doing 55% extra damage. You have to clearly hit them with 5 shots to get this fully stacked up. So if you're using a high rate of fire weapon, you can get those 5 stacks fairly quickly. If you're using a super shredder, you probably will never reach the 5th shot before your target's dead. I'll just run over to Double Agent really quick. Advanced Tactics, same as Nevermore. Lefty-righty, same as Nevermore. Debilitating Shots, same as Nevermore. So again, Double Agent gets up to already 10%, plus 15, total of 25. Double Agent gets In a Pinch, increases weapon reload speed, which is, if you pay attention to my streams or watching my videos, you know I'm huge on reload. I cannot stand spending time reloading. Dual Debilitation, lefty and righty now applies debilitating shots, same as Nevermore. Frag Grenades, Nevermore has Frag Grenades. Lingering Pain, again, now your debilitating shots stack the vulnerability stacks to 5 times, so you're at 25% on top of your 10, so now you're at 35. Whereas Lefty, eliminating enemies with pistols reduces the cooldown of Lefty and Righty by 1 second. Again, you can use pistols to shave your cooldown off. Grenade Generation, every 20 kills with ranged weapons, not grenades or abilities, but with ranged weapons, you can get a Frag Grenade. Shockwave. And then Cluster Bomb releases 6 cluster explosions around the impact site that will each do 25% of the original damage. If you've ever played Demolisher or Master Grenader, you've seen cluster bombs. That's just the small little fragments that pop out of the initial explosion that then continue to explode. And then Bang and Pow, dealing damage with lefty and righty, causes the explosion in half-tire radius. Before we go into comparing the two really quick on what makes them different from one another, let's check this out really quick. Raven brings to the table 2 squad bonuses. One for your support slot, which is Armored. It gives you 14% damage resistance when you are at 3-star. Remember, your support bonuses level up as you evolve your hero. Going to 4-star and 5-star will not further increase it. They cap out at 3-star. Tacticals do not grow, but they unlock at a 2-star rating, and his tactical bonus is explosive rounds. He's the first hero to bring explosive rounds as a tactical bonus, so now you can apply explosive rounds to any of your, does it say, any ranged weapons. After 10 kills, your 10th kill will explode, doing damage in a 1-tile radius. Armored isn't new. Lots of other heroes already have Armored, but explosive rounds is new. So if you are on the fence of picking up Nevermore because you don't know if he's your playstyle, explosive rounds might be the game changer. Maybe you want explosive rounds on an Outlander or your Constructor, or maybe you're playing Dragon with a ranged weapon like everybody else does. So maybe you want explosive rounds. Obviously, people are going to put different tacticals in a ninja than explosive rounds, but the option is there, and once it's gone, it will be gone. So later on down the road, don't be like, oh, I missed out. Buy it. Buy it if you want it. Double Agent brings a new tactical as well, Cluster Bomb. So now you can apply Cluster Bomb to any hero that has grenades, which launch out those 6 little mini clusters. However, this, if you noticed, in his Cluster Bomb does 25% of the initial damage in his explosions. This is reduced. This does 12.5% instead of 20. Unless it's a typo. I have not tested it to see, but here you can see clearly 12.5 versus 25 in his cluster. 25% of the original damage. Okay, so, but now you can apply cluster bombs to any of your soldiers if you choose to. Okay, here we are back comparing again Raven and Double Agent. I threw together a quick little list here just so we can eliminate the duplicates. So, Nevermore and Double Agent, aka Raven and Vaughn, they both get advanced tactics, right? So let's go ahead and get that out of there. They both get lefty-righty, okay? They both have that. They both get debilitating shots. Okay. They both get dual debilitation. So what that does, if you already forgot, I'll come down over here. Dual debilitation. Right here, lefty and righty now applies debilitating shots. They both get lingering pain, which is the change in your vulnerability stacks from 3 stacks to 5 stacks. So they both can do that. They both get frag grenades. Don't need to explain what that is. Where's lefty? They both have that. Eliminating enemies with pistols, so that shaves your cooldown of lefty and righty. They both get bang and pow. And bang and pow is your lefty and righty does the explosive shots, basically, on every hit. If you deal damage, it explodes. And that is where they are different. Double agent. Agent. Okay. Gets in a pinch. So double agent has reload. Nevermore does not have reload. So right there, I was kind of leaning towards double agent as being my favorite because of reload. I'm huge on reload. I cannot stand. But now with perk recombobulator, you can add reload to whatever you want. It's not a big deal anymore. It was a big deal before. I hated it. Double agent also gets grenade generation. So every 20 kills with a ranged weapon, you can get grenades back. Cluster bomb, so your grenades explode outward, and then shockwave. So already right here, between these 3 right here, double agent is focused on a little more AoE. Nevermore, on the other hand, gets kneecapper, which makes that 45% damage for you and your team, plus your 10% up here with advanced. You're doing 55% damage. Double agent doesn't get kneecapper. Double agent stops at lingering pain. So double agent is at 35 for himself and 25 for his team. 45 for your team, 25 for your team. 55 personal, 35 personal. Okay, that's a good number. That's a big number, man. That's a big number. That applies to any ranged weapon. Does not have to be pistols, assault rifles, anything. Works with everything. You also get Warcry with Nevermore. So already out of the gate, Nevermore is your damage dealer. There's not very many heroes in the game at all. I think there might be one. I'd have to go back and check. But to get a full kneecapper build soldier with Warcry, that's gross. That's gross. So the gunplay on Nevermore is phenomenal. Yeah, Warcry and kneecapper. And one hero. That is awesome. Practice in combat is... Where'd it go? So you get 5-second increase. So Warcry lasts 5 seconds longer, which is awesome. I'd rather it have the extra damage from Warcry, but you can't win them all. And then you get explosive rounds. Every 10 kill, you get an explosive, which is all right. Cluster bomb is all right. Explosive round is all right. It's just added damage here and there. It's kind of it's a little annoying because a lot of the times your 10th kill will be like 1 or 2 husks out in the open, so it doesn't even do anything. But it's there. So ultimately, Warcry versus Shockwave is the 2 differences. AoE, team buff and personal buff. And then grenades, cluster bombs for more AoE, and explosive rounds for some kind of AoE, and then buff to Warcry. So, after breaking these down, I do enjoy playing double agent, but I'm not, yeah, Warcry and kneecapper is gross. It's gross. Super gross. So I play way more Nevermore than I play double agent. Double agent is not bad by any means. Double agent is totally fun and awesome. I don't play them for lefty and righty. Most people play these guys and they are constantly trying to run lefty and righty consistently. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter especially with Nevermore. You have kneecapper and Warcry. I've said it like 6 times already. That's insane. So just gunplay on Nevermore is insane. It's insane. Double agent is also fairly decent. You got lingering pain, debilitating, and advanced. So it's pretty strong. And then AoE clearing, which is always good. So hopefully that clears up maybe some questions you have. I would recommend, get everything. That's my thought. Just get everything. But if you're a rock stuck in a hard place, yeah, Maybe that helps decipher the difference between the two. Nevermore, not Raven, Nevermore. There will be another Nevermore, I guarantee it. And it will not be called Raven. You guys need to stop using character names and use their class names. Come on, come on. If you're a WoW person, you play a Paladin class. You don't play Uther, you play Paladins. Okay? Come on, come on. Anyways, enough rambling with that. If you want to see some more in-depth information regarding Nevermore and or Double Agent, I have 2 other videos I put out previously, like a month ago. One for Nevermore and another video for Double Agent that walks through the actual abilities, how they play, what they do. This was just supposed to be a super quick. It's not going to be quick, but it was supposed to be quick. Quick comparison. We do a lot of this stuff also on stream, so we've already been through this comparison multiple times on stream. We did some testing last night on some other things, so if you're ever bored in the late evenings between 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, you should definitely come swing over to Twitch at twitch.tv/SlyGumbi. Yes. We do testing, shenanigans, make fun of each other, make fun of me, really. Make fun of me, really. So, I play with viewers, I play with subs, I play with everybody. We dick around, goof around, grind out, perk up, grind out whatever's good. And, yeah. Link it up, sync it up. You know what that means if you're a regular. Ha, ha, ha. Alright, I'm out. I'll catch you guys all next time. Bye-bye now.